Bam, bam, bam. How's it going, guys? Talking vaping. So today's juice review is another flavor in a company that I am just a huge fan of, huge supporter of. Respect their company message, their personal message, their dedication, their passion, everything about them. I've had the opportunity to talk to them a little bit. Just great company, multitude of flavors and things like that. I'll get to all of that here in a second. I'm going to go ahead and jump into the actual flavor vape of it first, whether or not it matches the profile that it's supposed to, show you the clouds off of it, and then I will get into the little bit of the information details on the backside for the company itself. So the company is VanVal Vapors, and the flavor we're doing is Gimme a Break. And this is one of their smaller sampler style bottles that were sent to me for the purpose of this review. We are going on fresh cotton, as I always do for you folks. And the cotton of choice always has to be Texas Tough Cotton. Now, I know there's a lot of cotton out there. Everybody has their preferences. This just works well for me. It is, quick and easy to use. Doesn't take very long to wick up, but it has little to no break-in time. I have not really found a flavor that I do not get, a huge blast of flavor right off the bat with this cotton. So that's one of the main reasons why I'm a big fan of it. The link for them will always be in the comment box if you would like to try that out yourself. Now, as you can see, this does have a little stout security ring on this, so always will know if it's been messed or tampered with. So we're going to go ahead, pop that open, and it comes in a unique, its own little unicorn style bottle. Now, some people on bottles like this, if you have issues with this little bit of a collar right here, whether it's pressure buildup, whether it's just if it's been, during shipping, if the pressure is built up on it, just take a little, take scissors and just snip a tiny little bit off the tip, and you won't have any problems with that whatsoever. Whether you're using it on a dripper or a tank, it still operates the same way. Some people just, if you're a big squeezer or if you're a hard squeezer, some people just say that, the cap kind of pops off, and which it does happen. I mean, they're not foolproof unless it's a one piece, which wouldn't make any sense on how to refill it then. But, all you have to do is just simply do a quick snip off the top, and it makes all the difference in the world, and you shouldn't have any problems afterwards. So we're going to go ahead and pop this into the cotton. Now, this is supposed to be a coffee flavor. As for Gimme a Break, it's supposed to be a cup of joe style type flavor. I'm not a coffee person. I don't like the taste of coffee. I don't drink coffee. I like the smells of some coffees, but beyond that, nothing. So this will be an interesting try. Now, I'm curious to see if it's going to capture the bitterness that coffee has, or if this is going to have a bunch of sweetness or smoothness to it to try to emulate like cream or things like that. So go into their website, which is vanvalvapor.com. Their profile literally lists this as it is the taste of coffee intermixed with caramel, hazelnut, and chocolate fused into a delicate cream. So this basically, instead of just being a straight coffee, it's basically coffee with, a modified creamer style flavor base to it. So it'll be interesting to see how this tastes. So we're gonna go ahead and cap this up. And as always, for my reviews, at 75 watts, this is Gimme a Break from VanVal Vapor. Okay, I'm going to do another redrip on it real quick. And this is just to make sure that, I'm not overlooking anything. I'm not missing anything out. I don't want to misinform anybody of anything. I don't want to give a falsified opinion on something because I didn't taste everything in the flavor. So I'm going to do 1 or 2 more vapes off of this, and then I will go into the flavor profile for this. Okay. If you like coffee, if you drink coffee in any way, shape, or form, in any version of it, whether it's a coffee, a latte, a cappuccino, anything like that, you are most definitely going to like this flavor. I say that for one reason, and it's actually the reason why I'm not a fan of this flavor. This literally has the taste of coffee to it. When you sip the coffee flavor hits your tongue, and then you get that slight little bitterness on the tail end, on the back of your throat. They've emulated that perfectly in this flavor. I mean, literally that first vape, if you noticed my face reaction, which I was trying not to have, if you ever drink coffee at all, that bitter hit that hits the back of your throat, that is almost perfectly emulated in this vape, almost exactly. There is just enough sweetness. Now, whether or not you're going to pick out the caramel, the hazelnut, and all of that specifically, I can't speak for everybody. Everybody has a different taste preference. Everybody has a different sensitivity to flavors. For me, I think it's just because I'm not a fan of coffee. It instantly, as soon as I taste the coffee flavor in this, it instantly just shuts off for me. Truthfully, this wouldn't be one that I would choose, but I'm impressed by the fact of how dead on to the actual taste of coffee this feels like. I still have the aftertaste of it in my mouth right now. My apologies, VanVal Vapors, but not being a coffee person, it would not work for me. However, again, if you are a coffee drinker, I strongly suggest this flavor. Now, what's cool about this, one of the cool things about this company, as I stated, as you see in this small size bottle, they offer not only an assortment of sizes that you can order these in, which is a 17.5, which is this one, a 65, a 125, and a 210. So you have a good range of sizes. But definitely bottles like this, not many companies do this, and it's kind of shocking actually, but you can order the flavors in a small size bottle like this as basically a flavor sample to see if you like the flavor. Then if you do like it, you can order a bigger size. But the other thing that's impressive is not that I'm a fan of high nicotine levels, but there are a lot of companies that unfortunately, stay within the 0.36 range because it's usually not about how much nicotine you can get out of it. It's about the quality of the flavor. Now, that's all well and good, and I totally support that, and I'm a big fan of that. However, there are a lot of people, especially people switching over directly from smoking and all that, that are looking for a stronger nicotine hit just to help curb them of the need for, things other than vaping. So the fact that this is offered in a 0, a 1.5, a 3, a 4.5, a 6, a 7.5, a 9, a 10.5, and a 12. Now, again, I'm not a fan of the high nicotine levels. But the fact that they're willing to accommodate that wide of a range of nicotine use, that's impressive to me. It's just another way of them showing that, we want to accommodate as many styles of vapors as possible. We don't want anybody to ever look at it and say, well, that's not enough for me. I don't want to try it. I'll stick to cigarettes. No. The fact that they offer as wide of a range as they have gives people less of a reason or an excuse to be able to come up with to say, I don't want to try it. Now they say, well, there's not enough. Yeah, there's enough. Trust me. But definitely give them a try. They're located out of Montana. They are a great bunch of people. Their website is vanvalvapor.com. They're on Facebook. They're on Instagram as well. Just a plethora. They have 2 lines, and I'm kind of alternating between the two, doing reviews for. Just rock solid. Their VG mixture is a max VG. They keep it that way all the time. The clouds are impressive. The flavors so far that I have tried, the flavors have pretty much been on point. Super smooth, no throat hit from the mix ratio. Just an overall enjoyable vape. Definitely check them out. It's vanvalvapor.com. These are simplistic in nature. It has their logo with the name VanVal, the name of the flavor, nicotine, max VG, and size on the front, warning and ingredient labeling on the back. Simple labels, don't really care about how they look. That's not their concern. Their concern is what's inside and the quality that's in that. That's what's important to them. That's what they want to provide. The label is just there because it has to be. But definitely check them out. VanVal Vapor. Guys, it is a continued honor and esteemed privilege to be able to continue to do reviews for your line. Thank you so much for this opportunity. As always, guys, I'm Token Vaping. I'm here on YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, Snapchat, and Pinterest. Anything that I can do to help further enhance your vaping experience and make it more enjoyable for you, it's the only reason why I do this. So reach out to me. Let me know if you have any questions, comments, concerns, a particular video that you'd like to see done. I will do everything in my power to make that happen for you. Until next time, I'm continuously humbled and honored by all the love and support that I've received from everybody who takes the time to watch my videos. Click that red subscribe button. It'll always keep you up to date on when my new ones pop out. But thank you so much for everything. Until next time, guys, always truly love yourself. Vape on, vape strong. Have a good one.